There are so many beliefs that you have about yourself, about your porn habit, that you have held on for years, decades even, that are not serving you, and in fact are actually lies that your brain is telling you to keep the habit with you as long as you can. Hey guys, Ben Uyama here. I have a really exciting topic for you today. I want to talk to you about what it actually takes to quit porn and masturbation. What is the ultimate actual goal that you're getting to, and why you are stuck exactly where you are, with the shame, with the guilt, with the relapsing, and you're never able to have long-term success, all right? So let's define really quickly, what is the ultimate goal for quitting porn? This is something that almost everyone that comes into our program asks at some point, and I ask them, what is your ultimate, what does it look like to be winning at porn recovery and beating this porn thing? Most people will say this. They'll say, my goal is to quit porn for good. False. And I'm gonna tell you exactly why that is not your goal, all right? That is not your goal. Because a goal is something that is achievable, and for you to say, I achieved my goal, therefore I have succeeded. The problem with saying, my goal is to quit porn for good, is that you will never ever know if you quit porn. Does that make sense? Because what you're saying to yourself is, my goal is to not have porn in my life for the rest of my life until I die. You see the logic there? That's like saying I'm never gonna eat McDonald's again for the rest of my life, and that's my goal. It's not a goal. It's an unachievable goal, and therefore that is what is keeping you at bay. That's what's keeping this little monster in your brain that's telling you to go back to porn, that's keeping it there, is because you have not defined your goal. So let's define really what your goal is, truly. And this is the ultimate goal for basically anyone, no matter who you are, what relationship you're in, what your addiction level is. It's thundering. Can you hear that? It doesn't matter who you are or where you think you are. The fundamental goal for you is, your goal is to live in integrity and be the man that you want to be at all times. And as a result of that, porn is not an issue for you anymore. That's your goal. Your goal is not to say no to junk food or sugary food anymore. It's to replace the need for junk food so that it's not even a temptation for you anymore. That's your goal. Is to be the man that you want to be, that lives in integrity and confidence, to the point that porn is just an afterthought that you are not affected by anymore. And the process to getting there becomes more clear, guys. This is the exact process to getting there, all right? Let me know if this is gonna blow your mind. It blew my mind for sure. The process of getting there, to being the man you wanna be so that porn is not an issue, is when you shatter all of your limiting beliefs about yourself, about your porn habit that you currently have, all those things, the trolls, the little monsters inside your brain that are telling you about your porn habit and about you, when you shatter those beliefs, then you will quit porn. There are so many beliefs that you have about yourself, about your porn habit, that you have held on for years, decades even, that are not serving you, and in fact are actually lies that your brain is telling you to keep the habit with you as long as you can, all right? I'm gonna talk a lot more about limiting beliefs, but these beliefs are so powerful because it is actually what is keeping you addicted. One of those beliefs that we've talked about right here is the belief that my goal is to quit porn. It's not true. It's not the case. I'll give you a teaser for another limiting belief that keeps so many men, almost every man doesn't understand this, and believe this. The belief that I can't give up porn in one day. I can't give up porn in an instant. Let me ask you this. What is stopping you from quitting porn right after this video? What is stopping you from this video being the very last video about nofap or quitting porn that you ever watched in your entire life? What is stopping you? Because many people have this weird subconscious belief that in order to quit porn, I have to somehow gradually wean off of it because I'm so steeped in shame and guilt in this porn addiction for so long. It's gonna take me years to get out of it because it took me years to get in. It's simply not true. In fact, anyone who has beaten porn, including myself, can testify that it wasn't a gradual period of weaning off porn, because that doesn't exist, guys, by the way, but it was actually a simple moment where they shattered a limiting belief about themselves, and they realized, oh my God, I get it. I don't need porn anymore. I don't need it. And porn is actually taking away way more from my life than I ever thought or ever wanted to. And when you realize that, you will shatter that belief, and then you will be able to have success, guys, all right? That is another limiting belief right there that I just said. Did you hear that? The belief that I need porn. Let me say this really clearly. If you have an ongoing porn habit, an addiction, you do believe this. If you didn't believe this, you wouldn't have a porn habit. Your belief that you currently have with you, either subconsciously or consciously, or your brain believes this, you believe that you need porn. You believe that porn is adding some value to you and you need it to regulate your mood. You need it to be less stressed. You need it to be less anxious. You need it because you're an aroused person and you have a high sex drive. It's all a fallacy that you are believing and you're constantly telling yourself. And that's what I'm trying to help you guys do through these videos, these free videos right here, is to help you understand these limiting beliefs about yourself, to shatter them and come to the place where you realize, oh man, my goal is actually not just to give up porn. It's actually to live a life of integrity and be the man that I want to. And by doing that, porn will just not be an issue for you, okay? These videos are here just based on my 10 years plus of experience of helping men. I'm just making them available for you. If you guys come to a place where you're really serious about this and you want to really, really, truly shatter these beliefs in a very, very short amount of time, then you can check out our program at benuyama.com. When you're ready for that, I'll be there to see if it's for you, all right? Check out a bunch of the other videos here, and I'll see you in the next one. All right, take care.